Hello and welcome to another episode of the Portrait Profit Show. My name is Jim Landers, and it is my mission to uplift portrait photographers to make a great income doing what they love. Each week on the Portrait Profit Show, you get tips and systems on the business side of photography designed to help you gain a mastery over marketing and sales, reducing the struggles that most photographers face so you can finally get what you deserve. This show is for photographers who feel that they have more to learn on the business side. And if that's you, you are in the right place. Welcome to the Portrait Profit Show. The Portrait Profit Show is brought to you by Digital Pro Lab and Landers Photography School. For Digital Pro Lab, Amanda and her wonderful, amazing team are the professionals that are going to make you look like a hero. If you haven't already, you need to look at digitalprolab.com. That's digitalprolab.com. Man, you are going to love working with Digital Pro Lab. And of course, for Landers Photography School, that's me. I teach both the photography side as well as the business side. But over the years, I've come to like the business side a lot, which is strange because that's not exactly how I started. I liked the artistic creative side the most, but I found the business side is artistic and creative as well. Go figure. And it's fun. And it's actually the number one reason why photographers struggle. If you're struggling, you need to stop that. If you want to get to the next level, that's when you reach out to me. You can make a comment right now over in the comments section. You can send me an email, Jim at landersphotoschool.com. Jim at landersphotoschool.com. Now, speaking of adding comments over to the comments section, of course, I encourage that. I want you to comment. I want you to ask questions throughout this show. I also invite you to hit that like button, hit that love button. I like and love you guys. If I say something that you like or love, hey, let me know. I'm inviting all kinds of interaction, hitting that like button, hit that love button, making comments, asking questions. I love all of that. And of course, I want you to share the show. Let others know that this is a fantastic way to grow a little bit on the business side of photography to reduce that struggle that you face. When you help others by sharing the show and other ways, you're uplifting the entire photography community. It's to your benefit to share the show. Now, in the comment section, I want you to do me a favor right now. Go over there and hit the pound. It's the hashtag used to be called pound live. I want you to enter in hashtag live, letting me know you're here live. Now, if you're watching this as a replay, yeah, of course, enter in hashtag replay. But if you're watching live, do me a favor, enter in hashtag live. Now, today we're talking about software to build your business. And there are lots of software that can do that kind of thing. It's an overwhelming amount. I should know. I research it. I look at it. I talk to other photographers. I find out what they're using. I find out why they're using it. Oh man, there's a lot. Now, this is on the business side, but as you know, as a portrait photographer, as you know, the business side is just as important as the creative side. No one needs to convince us of that. Yet too many of us are focusing mainly on the photography side. Now, we know we've got room to grow, to get better, and that's always going to be the case. And we do need to focus on learning more about the photography side. But we have got to pay more attention to the business side. Between managing client inquiries, scheduling sessions, sending invoices, handling marketing, the business side quickly becomes overwhelming, leaving you with little time to actually do the photography that you love. So, too many of us just do the photography that we love, causing us to struggle. There's a lot of business software and AI powered tools out there that can elevate the way you run your business. Tools that can help you plan and streamline your operations, improve client communication, and bottom line, to grow your business, all while freeing up time for the things you enjoy. In this guide today, We'll explore practical solutions to optimize your workflow, leverage the power of automation, and take your photography business beyond your dreams. By the end, you'll be equipped with the knowledge and resources to implement transformative changes that will have a lasting impact on your business and your life. And before we get into all the suggestions are good that I'm going to give you, but not all are right for you and what you're trying to accomplish. It's just like the analogy that if you watch my shows, you know I use often the analogy of a tool store. Every single tool in the tool store is a good tool, but are they all good for what you're trying to accomplish right now? No. There are a lot of them that aren't right for what you're trying to accomplish. They're still good tools, but they're not the right tools for what you're trying to accomplish. We need to know the difference between good and right. And the only way to know the difference between good and right is by defining what it is we want as an end result. That way we can easily choose the ones that are right. If you need help, feel free to reach out to me in the comments or a direct email, jim@landersphotoschool.com. So the suggestions are for the suggestions today are for the business side of your business. There are many wonderful tools on the photography side. You know the main ones, Adobe Lightroom, Adobe Photoshop, there's a ton of them. I also recommend an AI culling and editing software called Filter Pixel. And those types of things are good. They're things that need to be talked about, but they're for another show or uh, uh, let me say one little bit about Filter Pixel because it is a extremely it takes away some time consuming things and it really opens up some time. And so for that reason, I'm going to say a word about it, but it's not part of today's discussion because it's not on the business side; it's on the photography side. But Filter Pixel is an AI culling and editing software that I highly recommend. Filter Pixel, Filter Pixel, Pixel.com. So, talk about a program that uh, gives you time to pursue the things you enjoy most. Filterpixel.com, you you're going to be impressed. It's just fantastic software. But enough about that because that's not on the business side. On the business side, we don't begin by just looking at all the cool things that are available for the different software programs. So sure, we could go to capterra.com and do some comparison between the different types of photography software that we're looking for or considering, and that would be good research. But we've got to start before we start doing research on what software we might consider purchasing. So before you dive into software options, if you haven't already, hopefully you have, you must take the time to clearly define your specific business needs and goals. This foundational work will ensure that you make informed decisions when evaluating and implementing the right tools for your business. Start by taking a step back and reflecting on your mission, your values, your vision for your photography business and for your life. What is it that drives you? What core principles guide your work? Where do you see your business going in the next 3, 5, 10 years? Get clear on the why behind what you do because it's going to provide invaluable context to help you make decisions. If you go in just saying which is best, that makes no sense. Yeah, I understand on the surface it makes a lot of sense. But it would be equivalent to going to a tool store, not knowing what it is that you were trying to accomplish, fix, build, and just going in there and making your decisions on the difference between what's good and what's not good. They're all good. It doesn't help you narrow down one bit to go into a tool store not knowing what it is you're trying to create, to build, to fix. You have to know what it is you're doing. And that makes sense when going to a tool store. Why doesn't it make sense for your business? Well, it does. It makes perfect sense. Next, review your target market. Who are your ideal clients? Who are the people you want to serve the most? Who bring you the most joy? Who who fill your creative energy tank? What are their concerns? What are their wants? What are their buying behaviors? Understanding your ideal client profile allows you to tailor your services, your marketing, the client experience to their specific needs. And then finally, map out your core business processes from lead generation, the portrait session, all the way to the post production and product fulfillment, whatever that is for you. For some, that's digital files. For some, that is installing prints on the wall of their clients. That's what I chose to do because I feel like this is a service business. And why would a service business give their client more work to do? That's just my opinion, my philosophy. It takes a lot of extra time to do it that way, which means you're going to have to charge a lot more. That's what I chose to do because I felt it was the right thing. But you get to choose what's right for you and your clients. It doesn't matter what I think. It only matters what you know to be best based on the discovery that you've made for yourself, your life, your clients, your business. That's what determines what you should do, what's right for you. Documenting each step of your business processes is going to help you uncover opportunities for streamlining, for automation, for optimization. Now, if let's go back a little bit. This is episode number 164. But if you go back to episodes number 6 through 11, yeah, that's quite some time ago. But if you go back to episode 6 through 11 of the Portrait Profit Show, these deep dive into defining your business processes. Now, there have been several that have been between then and now, but those do it one right after the other, 5 episodes that do it one right after the other. By taking the time to clarify your needs, your goals, your workflows up front, you'll be positioned to make the most informed decisions when evaluating and implementing business software solutions. Trust me, this foundational work pays dividends down the line. So please know what you're doing, know where you're heading before you get out on the road. What do you feel about that? Tell me in the comment section. Also, if you think that's a good idea, do me a favor, hit that like button or love button, whatever it is that you feel most applies. And I want to talk a bit about uh, some essential features of photographer management software. Let me put that on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. By the way, most people do not call they don't call this photographer management software. And if you think about the acronym, it is going to become obvious why people don't call it photographer management software. I'm going to give you just a moment just in case you haven't looked at the acronym. But now I think you have. It's more commonly referred to in the photography world as studio management system or just SMS. However, that can cause misunderstandings too, because most people know texting as SMS. So much minutia. But whatever you want to call it, now that you've established a clear understanding of your business and its processes, now it's time to explore the key features to look for in the right photography business software. These are the capabilities that transform the way you operate your business. Let's spend a little bit of time about automated workflows. One of the most valuable assets of an SMS is the ability to streamline your core business through automation. So you'll want to look for a software program, a system that can handle tasks like client onboarding, uh, uh, intake appointment scheduling, rescheduling, project management, task tracking, Automated email, automated text, which again is also called SMS. By the way, there's also RCS. That's a newer system. SMS and RCS, they're both texting. RCS is newer. Not everyone can read it. So if you have used RCS, you probably have gotten a response back saying that it wasn't delivered, because that can happen if someone else doesn't have it or doesn't have it enabled on their phone. So yeah, there is that concern with the new system, but everyone can receive an SMS text. Automating repetitive or any time consuming activities obviously frees up mental bandwidth to focus on higher value work, like developing your passion for photography, providing exceptional client experience, and of course, spending time with things you love, including family and hobbies, whatever it is that you enjoy outside of work. Now, you may have heard of CRM programs, customer relationship management programs, or as I refer them, because I don't call the people I work with customers, I call them clients. So I changed the customer to client. So it's still CRM, but for me it's client relationship management programs. And you may be thinking that the terms SMS, studio management system, and CRM, client relationship management, refer to different types of software programs, and they do, but they serve related functions, especially in the context of a photography business. They're pretty much the same thing. I'm going to share with you some differences, though. I want you to understand the nuances because I believe that understanding that can help in selecting the right tool for your specific needs. So let's talk about the differences, but then also after that, why they're pretty much the same thing. All right, the differences. Studio management system, SMS. It's a it's typically a specialized type of software tailored for the needs of service-oriented businesses, like photography businesses. It also includes features designed to handle the day-to-day operations of an active photography business, such as appointment scheduling, so tools for booking, managing sessions, managing events, client invoicing, financial tracking. So that's the capabilities to handle billing, invoicing, and tracking payments. Project management, so features to manage different photography projects from start to finish and even planning. Task management, so this helps in keeping track of the various things that you do, the tasks that you do, like image editing deadlines, printing deadlines, client follow-ups, etc. Resource allocation. So this manages resources such as your equipment. If you're renting, so it's just helping you to make sure that you have the right tools available to you when you need them. Now, that's about the SMS, the studio management system. Now, client management system, CRM. A CRM focuses more broadly on managing interactions with both prospects and clients. It's designed to streamline processes and improve profitability by organizing and automating client information and communications, such as contact management. It stores detailed profiles and communication histories for each client or lead prospect. Sales management. It tracks client acquisition, the sales pipeline, and performance metrics. Definitely stuff you care about. Marketing tools. It integrates with email and social media for campaigns aimed at client engagement, retention, and lead generation. Also, your client service. So it provides tools for managing support ticket, service histories, etc. All right, let's talk about the key differences and the overlap. SMS is more specialized towards operational tasks specific to running a photography studio. CRM is broader and can be applied across various types of businesses to manage client relationships, not just photography. SMS is almost completely specific to photography. SMS tends to focus on the logistical side of business operations, including project and resource management. CRM focuses more on sales and marketing processes, marketing automation, client interactions, right? Now that I've gone over the differences, because of photographer demand to SMS programs, studio management programs, SMS has grown more into a combination tool with lots of overlap, particularly tools for managing client interactions beyond scheduling and billing and marketing, including email. And many CRMs over time have adapted to include specific features that support the operational needs of a photographer. So, is SMS just a photographer's CRM? Well, I mean, not exactly, but kind of, yes, because many of the programs do blur the lines between these categories by offering comprehensive features that cater to both managing studio operations and client relationships effectively. The choice between an SMS and a CRM comes down to your specific needs. So oftentimes, you're going to get what you need with a photographer based CRM program, an SMS, but not always. So there's no way I can tell you in general while I'm doing the show what's best for photographers. That doesn't exist. It'd be like asking someone who uses screwdrivers, which is probably all of us. If you've got a set of screwdrivers, which is the best screwdriver? What? There's no such thing as a best screwdriver. There's the one that causes you to be able to do what you want to do. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, same thing here. Let's talk about some considerations when choosing your main software solution. By the way, is this resonating with you today? If so, will you do me a favor and tell me over in the comment section? I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what's going through your mind, how this is affecting you, what things that you're thinking about. Did you know the difference between a CRM program and an SMS program? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about the considerations when choosing your main software solution. So, the first, lead capture and CRM. An effective business software program serves as the central hub for managing your entire client pipeline, everything you do before, during, after all of it. Initial leads from initial leads to long-term clients. Look for capabilities in software that allow you to capture and organize lead information from various sources. You get your leads from lots of different places. Now, some photographers are very specific, and it's not from lots of different places, but for the most part, most photographers get lead sources from lots of different sources. I want it to be able to nurture those leads, and I want it to do it through automated systems. I don't want to have to write every single email. I want to write them ahead of time and then have my software program automate it for each lead that comes in. So automated lead sequences, personalized outreach. So lead nurturing systems. I also want to I want to be able to gain valuable insights into the conversion rates and client behavior. What are they doing? How are they reacting? And then, of course, to track the sales cycle and the client life cycle. Hmm. I should probably spend a moment talking about that. The difference between a sales cycle and uh, a, a client life cycle. So I'm going to put that on the screen real quick so you can see what it is that I'm talking about. In terms of sales cycle and client life cycle, these refer to different aspects of the business process. And understanding the distinction between them, well, that's valuable for managing your business effectively. So, the first, sales cycle. This refers to the specific steps in selling. This process begins at the initial contact and continues through the stages of identifying needs, presenting what it is that you offer, overcoming any objections, and of course, closing the sale. The sales cycle usually concludes when money changes hands. But there are some business models where no money changes hands up front. It's So then in that instance, it's when you're added to their calendar, and hopefully you get a contract signed. So it's the process of converting a prospect into a client. That is the sales cycle. Now let's talk about a client life cycle. This refers to the broader relationship between a business and a client over the entire duration of their interaction, starting from the initial awareness stage. This is even before they even make themselves known to you or you to them, through various stages of engagement, including the sale, the photography, the post-purchase interaction, such as the customer service, the follow-up support, the selling of prints, the selling of albums, the selling of frames, and other efforts to encourage repeat business, to encourage upsells, any of that kind of thing. So the client lifecycle is focused on managing and enhancing the overall experience that a client has with you over time, aiming to maximize the relationship and, by default, the lifetime value of the client to your business. So the key differences between a sales cycle and a client life cycle. So let's talk about focus. The sales cycle is focused on specifically on converting leads into clients, while the client life cycle encompasses the entire relationship with the client, including retention and long-term engagement. Let's talk about duration. The sales cycle is generally shorter and concludes once a sale is made. The client life cycle is ongoing. It could be months, it could be years, it could be the entire lifetime of your business. Objective differences. The objective of the sales cycle is to close a sale. The objective of a client life cycle is building long term relationships that maximize the value that a client brings to the business over time, including repeat sales, loyalty, and of course, referrals. Understanding these distinctions helps business owners tailor their strategies appropriately at different stages of client interaction, ensuring both effective conversion practices and long term relationship management. Right. So that was the first. The second is integrated payments and invoicing. This is the second of considerations when choosing your main software solution. Seek a solution that seamlessly handles invoicing, payment processing, expense tracking, things like online payment gateways. So credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, whatever you use, automated invoicing and late payment reminders if that's something that you have. Now, in some businesses, you get paid up front for everything. And so there's no such thing as late payment reminders. It depends on your business model. Obviously, you need to know what that is so that you know to look for it, so that it's included in whatever program you choose to help with your business. And I also want some type of integrated bookkeeping and financial reporting. Now, if that means it's just connected to a program like QuickBooks, where they are working together and you have this separate program for it, but they are working together. They're communicating with each other through some kind of process that connects them. Um, and there's some that are embedded. There's some where you have to use something like Zapier to connect them. But something that integrates bookkeeping. So when you have a sale, it's that sale goes into your bookkeeping and your financial reporting. All right. So there's some thoughts on that. There's other considerations, but they would be dependent on what you're trying to accomplish, what you want your software program to do. So the third would be automated communication. You want to provide a consistently high level of service, but you don't want the time that's associated of doing that. So we want the software program to free up time for meaningful interactions. One of the most transformative aspects of the newest versions of SMS is its ability to automate business client communication. And some of them are doing it through AI powered chatbots and smart templates. So they could include answering frequently asked questions, scheduling appointments, sending reminders via SMS, via text, probably some other ways as well, providing updates on project status. So your print order is in the artwork stage. Now it's moved on to the lab. Now it's in the post processing stage. Now maybe you want to do all that just to keep up communication with your clients. And then, of course, I want to collect feedback. I want to have surveys. So I want to be able to collect that information and that those responses so that I can use that to better serve my clients. Does this make sense? Can you see how that's going to be beneficial to your business, to the software? All right. Next one I want you to consider is reporting and analytics. The best programs for your business are going to give you some deep visibility into the performance of your business. So look for reporting and analytics capabilities that allow you to track key metrics like revenue, client retention, your marketing efforts, so you can see what things are working and what things aren't, and where you could improve. Identifying trends and patterns to inform your strategic decision making. I want it to be able to generate custom reports because armed with this information, you'll make more informed decisions. You'll optimize your operations, and you're going to be driving sustainable growth. Let's look at exploring studio management software options a little bit more. So, I hope you have a clear or at least a clearer understanding of some of the most essential considerations because now I want to share with you some of not only some of my most recommended studio management software options, but some of the most popular and feature rich programs used by professional photographers. So, in no particular order, but you might want to write these down. The first is Tave, Tave.com. Tave is an all-in-one studio management solution that streamlines your workflows, automates client communication, and provides robust reporting capabilities. Good stuff. So some of the key features include automated appointment scheduling, lead capture, invoicing, marketing automation. Yeah, good stuff. Uh, I could go on, but this is only a 1 hour show. So I'm going to move on because I want to share with you several of these. The next I want you to write down to consider is Pixify, Pixify. Pixify.com. Pixify is another comprehensive business management platform that's designed specifically for photographers. It was made by photographers. It excels at client relationship management, project workflows, integrating popular tools like QuickBooks, Google Calendar. Yeah, good stuff. Pixify.com. Next one, Honeybook. Honeybook.com. Honey book, book.com. Honeybook is a versatile platform that handles everything from client onboarding to invoicing and payment processing. Its user interface and extensive automation features make it a popular choice among the smaller and maybe some of the medium-sized photography companies. Honeybook. Now, Honeybook is not made specifically for photographers. It's made for a lot of different service businesses, art businesses, but definitely it will feel like it's made for photographers because a large number of their clients are. And so for a program that really wasn't made at first for, at least not that I could tell, for photographers, it has turned into something that really is. So a strong consideration. Honeybook.com. In fact, they have one of the strongest communities. So if you like going on to like a Facebook community and talking, they've got a strong Facebook community. All right, next one, Dubsado. That's Dubsado, Dubsado, Dubsado.com. Dubsado is another powerful all-in-one business management system that helps you streamline your operations, nurture client relationships, and scale your photography business. It has a robust workflow automation and custom branding options that are really standout features. And there are a lot of members of the Professional Photographers of America that use Dubsado, who would highly recommend it over others. It is definitely more geared to the business side. It's not necessarily as pretty. It's pretty, but it's the others are somewhat pretty. I don't really care about pretty. I care about effective. So that's not a variable that I would even care about. But a lot of photographers definitely recommend Dubsado. So I want you to consider it. Next one is Sprout Studio. Their website is getsproutstudio.com. Getsproutstudio.com. Now, Sprout Studio offers a suite of tools for client management, project workflows, and sales and marketing automation. So really good stuff. It has an intuitive design and integration with creative apps like Lightroom, which could make it a compelling choice for many. Next one, 17 hats. You guys liking this? Am I giving you enough choices? I've got more, uh, a lot more. 17hats.com. 17hats.com. This is another comprehensive business management platform. It is not made for photographers, but a large number of photographers use it. It covers everything from lead capture to invoicing, even tax preparation. Its modular design allows you to implement features at your own pace as your business grows. It is it is a CRM, but it's been adapted into an SMS. A lot of photographers are using this. Next one, Iris Works. Iris Works. That's IRIS dash works.com. Iris Works is a cloud-based studio management solution that excels at client communication, project management, financial tracking. It has a user-friendly interface and customizable workflows. So that's what makes it a popular option. Not that the others don't, but that's one of the standout features, customizable workflows. So there are a bunch that I've mentioned. Now, when evaluating these and other SMS options, be sure to carefully assess how well each platform aligns with your specific business needs, your goals, your budget. There's a wide range of cost on these. I've the ones I've given you are, I think, all very reasonable pricing. There are a couple other ones that I didn't give because, well, first, they're not catered to photographers, but they're so expensive that it makes it just not worth it. But they're out there, and if you don't find what you need, well, then you need to look at some of those. I encourage you to take advantage of their free trials, their demo periods, so that you can get a hands-on feel for the software before you commit. But once you have committed to one, give it all of your attention for at least 6 months. Do not be tempted thinking that the grass is greener on the other side and try another one and then try another one. Come on, give it all you've got. You're going to you don't know everything when you begin learning it. You grow as you learn it. Whichever one you choose, it's going to be good because you chose it for the right reasons, because you did the steps that I just described to you earlier in today's show. All right. There's a good tool for comparing similar types of software. I mentioned it earlier, and that's capterra.com. CAPTERRA. Capterra.com. This is for any type of software. If you're considering any type of software, you can do some comparison in capterra.com. That's what it does. It compares different types of software, not just photography related software, any type of software that you might use. Let's spend a moment, actually more than a moment, with AI powered business automation. As impressive as studio management software can be, the real game changer lies in the integration of artificial intelligence, AI, and automation. So, by leveraging the power of AI, you can take your photography business to new heights of efficiency, productivity, profitability. That all sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. So let's talk about some AI powered chatbots for client communication. Some of you already know what this is. Others of you think, I don't know if I even want to know. Well, you do want to know. And it's gotten easier. It was difficult to use at first. It was. And in fact, it was not only um, technology and and cost prohibitive and time prohibitive. It was just difficult to use at first, and now that's just not the case. There is setup that has to be done. There's prep that has to be done, and yeah, you might not like that, but the result, you're going to be glad you took that time. So, one of the most transformative applications of AI in the photography industry is the use of chatbots for client communications. These intelligent software programs can handle a wide range of tasks, from answering frequently asked questions to scheduling appointments and providing real-time updates, where you make a change in your software and it just automatically sends that update in a way that you've already created, provided to the software. It sends that to your client. So you're not even having to think about updating your client because you programmed it into your software. So your software does it on its own. Using these tools, your clients get instant responses to their questions 24/7 without you having to lift a finger. Of course, that's once you've set it up. AI powered chatbots can seamlessly integrate into your website, your social media platforms, even messaging apps, providing a level of responsiveness and availability that would be, well, it would be impossible to maintain manually. You don't have that much time, even if you hired other people to do it. Besides, do you have a budget to hire other people to do that? No, not to the extent that it would be ideal. Some of the leading chatbot platforms that I want you to at least consider exploring. By the way, some of these features are integrated into the software I already mentioned, which is number one. This stuff that I'm giving now is extra. The stuff that I'm doing for the rest of today's show is extra. The ones that I just gave you just moments ago, those are the ones I want you to spend your the most amount of time with. That's what I want you to do first. I want you to know about these though. So the first, dialogue flow. Dialogue flow. That's if you let me get you to write down the URL. This one's the longest one of all of them, but it's still not that long. cloud.google.com/dialogue flow. cloud.google.com/dialogue flow. Next one I want you to consider is Chat Fuel. Chatfuel.com. So that one's easy. Chat Fuel. And then MiniChat, which is the one I recommend the most. MiniChat.com. MiniChat.com. So those are some platforms worth exploring. These tools use natural language processing, that's often just written down as NLP, natural language processing, to understand user intent and provide contextually relevant responses, all while learning and improving over time as it's being used, which is the advantage of AI programs. The benefits of AI driven chatbots: immediate response time, that really improves client experience, personalized communication based on client preferences and even past interactions, and 24-hour availability. Of course, we want to integrate chatbots into your client communication workflows. We want to streamline your operations. We want to enhance your client's experience as the bottom line. So, we talk about automating sales and marketing. Another area where software can make a big difference in your business is the sales and marketing process. Imagine having a team of intelligent software agents working tirelessly to generate leads, then nurture those relationships, and bottom line, drive revenue, all while you focus on what you want to do, what you do best, the photography side. So maybe that's um, maybe that sounds better than it actually is, but new AI tools sure do make a difference compared to the old way of manually prospecting for sales. Some are standalone products, others are part of SMS and CRM platforms that I've mentioned already. Lead generation. AI powered tools like Zendesk, 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 Pipedrive, Salesforce, and HubSpot. These can analyze vast amounts of data to identify potential clients based on factors like demographics, behavior, even social media activity. These solutions can then provide contact information and personalized outreach recommendations to help you connect with your ideal clients. Does that sound good? Of course it does. All right. I want to spend a bit more time on this one. I want to talk about utilizing email to enhance engagement and streamline operations. Man, email has been a popular tool since it started, and it's been a known and uh, very highly used. I mean, for over 3 decades, it has been a strong tool for businesses. And I mentioned in an episode a few weeks ago that I read an article that said, "Is email dead?" Email has evolved. It's silly to even ask if it's dead. Of course not. It is. It remains a highly effective marketing strategy due to its directness, due to its efficiency. So you want your email program to help you with different types of emails to nurture leads, to keep prospects and clients engaged, and to manage transactions efficiently. You want to have things like a welcome email series when someone joins your mailing list or shows an interest in your business. And then once they've become a client, some onboarding emails. And you want to automate all this for onboarding emails are for new clients so that you can educate them more about your business. You actually start educating them during those welcome email series, but it's different things you're educating them about. Transactional emails. So this includes invoicing, booking confirmations, tracking updates. So tracking and update emails is something is that you want to have in your email automation. So this includes order status. You want to have transparent communications for maintaining trust and strengthening those relationships. And of course, we want to have follow up emails so that we can offer additional support, so that we can show that we care, so that we can gather feedback, um, so that we can recommend other options. We we want customer experience follow-ups to assess satisfaction and areas that we can improve. So when you integrate these email strategies into your overall marketing plan, you enhance the client journey. Each of these represents a part of the sales funnel, from initial contact and nurturing leads to completing transactions and maintaining ongoing relationships through the years, through your entire career. So here's a list of 6 comprehensive software options with good email marketing solutions that integrate at least some CRM and automation. Now, these lean to CRM as opposed to photographer based. So if you have a need that is not covered in a photography based one, this is something to consider. So I want you to consider, there's a handful here. The first is, and in no particular order, HubSpot, HubSpot, HubSpot. This is an extensive CRM that includes email marketing automation, sales tracking, customer service tools. It's ideal for businesses looking for an all in one solution to manage customer relationships and client marketing efforts seamlessly. So that's HubSpot.com. Now, a popular email program it's primarily known for its email marketing. It has other things, but it's Mailchimp, Mailchimp.com. Mailchimp provides marketing automation, audience segmentation, analytics. It is very user friendly, especially for those who are starting with email marketing. Mailchimp.com. It's probably one of the easiest to get started, but you'll quickly, if you use it well, outgrow it. Now, is everyone going to outgrow it? No. The reason you'll outgrow it is not because Mailchimp isn't a good program. It's because it definitely caters to someone who's not not using it. Not well. It's not catering to what your main needs are because it doesn't include anything photography related. So Mailchimp is fantastic. I have Mailchimp and I use Mailchimp. However, it's not for the photography side specifically. It's for small businesses specifically. And so Mailchimp, fantastic. But it's not one that I'm recommending very often because I want those other integrations. And so I'm usually going to recommend something very specific to photography. Next one, Active Campaign. This specializes in email marketing automation. It is a CRM and sales automation. And this is great for creating personalized customer service experiences through targeted email campaigns and behavior based messaging. So that's activecampaign.com. Next one is Salesforce. Now, this is their Salesforce Marketing Cloud. There is Salesforce CRM, but I'm actually talking about their Salesforce Marketing Cloud. This offers robust marketing tools, including email marketing automation, customer journey mapping. That's a cool thing. Social media integration and data analytics. It integrates with Salesforce's CRM to provide a comprehensive view of customer interactions. So Salesforce marketing. So you go to their regular website, which is salesforcemarketingcloud.com, and then you go over to their products and then Marketing Cloud. So that's how you find more information on that one. Next one I wanted to tell you about is ConvertKit. This one is designed for creators and small businesses. ConvertKit offers easy to use tools for automating email sequences, building landing pages, and managing subscriber lists. It's great for those needing straightforward functionalities. That's convertkit.com. But of those, I'm most likely to recommend Brevo, Brevo, because it is a mix of CRM capabilities and marketing automation, including email, SMS, even WhatsApp messaging. It's designed for small to medium sized businesses, offering an intuitive interface and efficient automation tools for managing customer relationships and marketing campaigns. So that's brevo.com. Each one of these six that I've just mentioned, each one of these platforms has its own unique strengths and serves different business needs. When choosing between them, you're considering factors like specific features you need. So the size of your business, your budget, how well the platform integrates with other tools that you want to use or need to use. So again, try out those demos. Use those free trials to see which platform feels the most intuitive and meets your business requirements the most effectively. I also want to mention the social media management programs. I'm going to go over this part quickly. Hootsuite.com is a good one, but it's expensive. So I usually recommend Loomly, Planoly, or Buffer. So Loomly, Loomly.com, Loomly. Planoly, Planoly, Planoly.com, and Buffer, which is probably the one I'd recommend the most because it's real similar to Hootsuite, but it costs quite a bit less. Buffer.com, Buffer.com. So tools like Hootsuite, Loomly, Planoly, and Buffer, they're all using AI to schedule and publish your posts across multiple platforms. They analyze engagement metrics. They suggest optimal posting times. So by automating these types of marketing tasks, you can rely or you can focus on creating truly compelling content that resonates with your audience and allow it to put it in the right places at the right time. The benefits of AI powered sales and marketing automation are impressive and they're substantial. They increase lead generation, they increase conversion rates, There's improved client engagement and retention through personalized outreach, streamlined workflows that free up your time and your mental bandwidth. They are data driven. They have data driven insights to inform strategic decision making. These AI tools transform your sales and your marketing efforts, reaching more of your ideal clients while delivering a consistently exceptional experience for you, your prospects, and your clients. Doesn't that sound good? Yeah. All right. So AI powered advertising, it also dramatically impacts the way photographers approach advertising. It harnesses the power of AI. You can optimize your ad campaigns for maximum impact on and return on investment. And but there are advertising platforms that are embedded into things like Google, Facebook, Instagram, and these utilize a range of advanced techniques to deliver more personalized and effective campaigns. So yeah, if you're using Facebook, if you go to if you have a business page and you go to Meta, you get control over all of these things that is part of the deal. So I want you to be familiar with those before you go to one of the paid options, because while they may be perfect, you might find that the free version is exactly what you need. So I want you to be familiar with that. Go to the business side, go to Meta, and see all the different things that it has the ability to do for you. And one of those is automating your social calendar by adding the things you want to post, and it is going to post it for you. It's going to give you suggestions on when to post. It's going to automate some of those processes. So fantastic stuff. Let's I just now looked at the time, and we don't have much more of it. One of the tools I want you to look at is Siona, and you can go to usestyle.ai for that. Use USE style STYLE. That's where you dot AI to get SEO optimization. That's the product is called Siona. And so that's one that I recommend. And then project management and workflow automation, I recommend Trello, Asana, and Notion. Trello, Asana, and Notion. These are just fantastic tools, especially if you have a team. But even still, they're fantastic tools because you can plan things out. Now, it does things like it's got a Kanban board. Are you familiar with the Kanban board? So it's a visual project management tool that uses cards that are placed on a board divided into columns representing different stages of your workflow, and you can move them around as needed and segment them into the different parts of your process. It's got to-do list and things that are in progress. It shows you what's done, what needs to be done next. So it provide Kanban boards provide a clear real-time view of the work that's being done, allowing you or your team to identify where things are in the process, to identify where bottlenecks are, to optimize processes, to collaborate more effectively if you've got a team. By the way, to some extent, you we probably all have teams. They may not be employees that you're working side by side with, but there's that too. Now, Notion does one step further, and it provides wikis. Are you familiar with that? It's a collaborative online platform that allows users to create, edit, and share information in a structured way. So It's essentially an editable internal website where multiple people can contribute and build out content. So they're useful for documenting processes, storing institutional knowledge, and enabling teamwork around a shared information repository. Now, a lot of people use like Google Drive to do something similar, but that's organized, but not as organized as a wiki is. So that's why Notion has become very popular. But Trello is fantastic. So is Asana. So all of those are wonderful. Trello.com, Asana.com, ASANA.com, and Notion.so, Notion.so. So those are some additional ones. Oh, man. I've got so much more that I could talk about this subject, but I'd be rushing to get it all in. So I want you to remember the foundational work that we covered at the beginning of this show, defining your needs, your goals, your business processes. These are the guiding light as you navigate the vast and ever expanding ecosystems of business software and AI solutions. Using that clarity, you are you're able to get to what you want in your photography business, in your life. So as you go on this road of technological transformation, you're there because you're curious, because you're open-minded, and because you want things to get easier, and you want your clients to have a even better experience that you're currently giving them. So continuously research the latest developments. Don't spend all your time doing it. Maybe just set aside an hour of time once a week or once every 2 weeks to look at different things. And so you could go to there's a YouTube channel that I like to watch that talks about the newest AI, and that's his name is Matt Wolf, and that's Wolf with an E at the end, two T's, Matt Wolf. So go to YouTube and search Matt Wolf. He's fantastic keeping up. I can't keep up with AI stuff. In fact, he does that full time. That's his full time income. And there's so much change on the AI side, he can't keep up with it all. But he can keep up with it a lot better than I can. So I rely on him every week. Every week he's got multiple ones, but on Thursdays he has a formal one where he brings out all the new announcements in AI. So yeah, I listen to it every week. Um, I want you to experiment with tools. I want you to seek out feedback from your peers and industry experts. The more you engage with these innovations, the better equipped you'll be to identify solutions that make a difference for you, for your business. Remember that the heart of your photography business, it lies in your passion, your creativity, and the connections you forge with your clients. While business software and AI can streamline your operations and boost profitability, they should ultimately serve to empower you to do what you do best. Capture the emotions, the moments, the memories that you make with your clients and making their lives richer. So let's get to work. Implement the strategies and solutions outlined in this guide that I've given you today and watch your photography business thrive like never before. The future is bright, but only if you seize it. As you know, you get the Portrait Profit Show every Monday. So I want to tell you what the upcoming shows are going to be. Every Monday at noon, we have the Portrait Profit Show, except for the second Monday of each month where we move it to 6:30. But the next shows that you're going to be seeing, I'll put that on the screen so it's easy to see. The last one of the month is called Quick Money. And aren't there times when that's exactly what you need? Yeah. Mm. Maybe it's to pay for a photography class. I wonder where you would get one of those. But whatever the reason is, there are times when you just need quick money. So this might be outside of the long-term plans. It may be to help you buy the software program to make your long-term plans. But there are times when we need quick money. This next show, 1 week from today on April 29th at noon, quick money. And then May 6th at noon, quickly identify ideal clients using AI. So use the power of AI to transform your photography business by effortlessly identifying and understanding your ideal clients. You're going to learn how to leverage simple AI driven surveys and other tools to refine your marketing and maximize your client engagement in minutes. Yeah, impressive stuff. And then May 13th, that's the second Monday of May. So we're going to move it to 6:30 in the evening because we have a panel discussion where we'll bring on photographers to talk about how they generate their leads. Yep, they're going to share with you their secrets. How I generate leads, May 13th. Now, we've got a bunch on the schedule, but we don't have a whole lot of time to share them all with you today in today's show. But just know Put on your calendar. Just be here every Monday at noon, with the exception of the second Monday of each month, and that's at 6:30. So put those on your calendar. That way you never miss the Portrait Profit Show. Oh yeah, good stuff. All right, so we just completed show number 164, software to build your to build your business. Had an extra word in there, but I don't anymore. Software to build your business. I hope that this episode of the Portrait Profit Show has been beneficial to your growth as a professional photographer, and that this lesson has sparked some ideas to help your business and your life. I hope you know that I want you to be successful in your photography business. I mean, I help portrait photographers reach their goals, even when they don't know yet what they are. I mean, I love this stuff. And you're going to come to love this stuff, even if you don't like the business side. You will come to love it. I know because I did. And lots of others have too. I want to thank you for your time and attention here today. And thank you for the efforts that make you such an amazing photographer. I encourage you to share the Portrait Profit Show. And of course, tune into our next live stream a week from today at noon. Together, Lens Legends, which I like to call you guys, we help each other achieve our goals and make a difference in the world through our passion for portrait photography. For Landers Photography School and Digital Pro Lab, my name is Jim Landers, and I bring you the weekly Portrait Profit Show. Until next time, Lens Legends, keep thriving, keep growing, and keep making your mark in the world of portrait photography. I look forward to watching you grow. Bye for now.